Hey everybody, what's up? Peace. I just wanted to make a little video. First of all, um, mostly just mainly wanting to thank all of you people that have subscribed to my channel and has liked my videos and starting to comment on my videos and all that good stuff here on YouTube. I just want to say I really appreciate it. I really do. It means a lot. So what I'm working for, I'm working to build my fan base. And no, right now it's not nothing to do with money or nothing like that. It's not. That'll come later, maybe, hopefully, eventually. But that ain't what I'm focused on right now. I just thought I'd go ahead and talk a little bit about some of my plans for my musical journey for 2021. First and foremost, the most important one is I plan on actually releasing sometime this year my own EP, my very first EP. Well, my very first EP in years, I should say, because I've had out a couple albums before, way back in the day, but that was on cassette tape, good old analog. So, and I don't even have a copy of those albums anymore. I'm sure there's still some out there floating around somewhere though in the world. But anyway, yeah, right now I'm working on writing some songs and some guitar riffs and rhythms and melodies and stuff to put together an EP to release later on this year sometime. So that's my first plan for this year. My second plan is hopefully to start live gigging soon. Spring's here. Summer will be coming in before we know it, and hopefully due to COVID-19 and everything, all that will be kind of put to the side for a little bit, and maybe some venues start opening back up, like, bars and just wherever, where you could play live music. I would really enjoy that. And me and one of my good friends was going to try to get into it back in 2020, but it just wasn't happening due to COVID. Everything was on lockdown, everything was on shutdown, so that didn't get to happen. So hopefully this year it'll be better and we can. A third thing that I have for plans for this year is completely redoing my whole music room. And what I mean by redoing it is mainly painting it, to get a different color scheme going, because to be quite honest with y'all, all this white is literally driving me crazy. This right here is the color that I'm probably going to go with. Let's see here. There we go. It ain't glaring too bad right there. It's called Satin Flower. That's the color I'm going to go with. It's kind of like a mixture of maroon and burgundy with different tones to those two colors, kind of like bind together. So that's probably the color I'm going to go with. I think it looks really pretty. And probably going to try to get some soundproofing panels to put up in different spots on the walls, to help with the reverberation of the room, the acoustics of the room, and also to help with my live tone whenever I'm playing guitar, whether it be electric or acoustic, either one. That is my plans for my music room. And of course, this is always going to be like a main priority, a main driving thing is making videos to put up here on YouTube and share them with y'all, because right now it's obvious that for everybody that it's much easier to make a video and upload it on YouTube or TikTok or wherever than it is to go out and play a live show. Because right now, live shows, as far as I'm concerned, around here in Kentucky are few and far in between. So yeah, like I said, right now making videos is a whole lot easier, whole lot faster of getting your stuff and your content and yourself out there than trying to book and schedule to play live gigs. So, the YouTube channel, it's always going to be a constant driving force. And I appreciate if y'all would start sharing my videos, with other people, with other YouTubers. I would really appreciate that. And of course, as time goes on and I start getting better and better at this stuff, I want to be going into a whole lot more in depth, you know, on stuff I talk about on different subjects when it comes to rock music, you know, gear, you know, producing, recording, all that good stuff. You know, I want to be going into more in-depth details and all that stuff. And just to let y'all know, by the way, that none of these videos that I make are scripted. I'm not reading off of no piece of paper or nothing like that. This is all just coming straight from my heart and mind, right out of my mouth to the camera. So none of this stuff is scripted or nothing like that. And I'll go ahead and repeat it one more time like I did in my introduction video. I'm not getting paid for nothing right now. I'm not getting paid for doing none of this stuff. I'm not getting a single cent from any gear manufacturer, from YouTube, from anybody, anywhere. I'm not getting paid for none of this stuff. So right now, this is all pro bono. So, and I'm not complaining. It's cool. I love it. I'm doing this to try to get myself out there. I'm trying to turn the world on to my sound and my style of rock and roll. That's all I want to do. If some people likes it, that's cool. If some people don't like it, that's still cool. If some people hates it, you know what? It's okay for them to be wrong. Not for real. All I ask is just for a fair chance. You know, that's all I'm asking for. I'm just asking for a fair shot to be heard by people. That's all I'm asking. Nothing more, nothing less. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and close this video out. I need to make a video about all my gear that I currently own and showing y'all how I get my sounds that I have going on right now. I got a little Vox amp that in a few days I'm probably making a modification to make it sound more classic, more vintage, more 60s type Vox sound like an original Vox, because yes, it's a solid state amp, but it's got what they call the new tube tone technology in it to make it sound like a classic Vox, but it's not quite there. But I found a video here on YouTube that there's a little modification that I could do to it. It won't take no more than like 5 minutes to do, and it improves the sound greatly, and it does make it sound like an actual classic 60s model Vox amp. So I'll definitely make a before and after video on that whenever I do the modification, to show you all the difference in the sound. So I'm going to have that to look forward to, and I'm going to be writing this stuff down as I go along, making lists of stuff I want to talk about, gear I want to talk about, songs, artists, bands, you know, records, and all that stuff. And I'm also, this year especially, I've gotten very interested big time in sound engineering, recording engineering, and producing music, and being, you know, pretty much an all-around, like, not so much as an expert musician, because I'm far from being an expert, but, you know, wanting to get into all the fields and expertise of all the different branches and forms of music that you can get into. So I've been watching a lot, and I mean a lot, of YouTube videos about, you know, recording and producing live sound, isolated sounds, dampening sounds, just you name it. I've been watching videos about all this stuff because I have a great passion and interest in driving energy to learn as much of this stuff as I can, because I want to get really great at doing all this stuff. So I'll probably be making some videos on that too and talking about that as well. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and close this video out. Once again, I want to thank y'all for subscribing to my channel, for liking my videos. If you don't care, remember to click on the little bell icon and hit all. That way, for every time I do post a video, y'all will know it. And peace and love.